April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, so students promoting respect decided to create events surrounding the month of April to promote respect for sexual awareness among all genders. Joining me today is Students Promoting Respect Representative Savion Kirk. Savion, how are we doing today?
Very well. I mean, a little wet, but...
I know, the weather out, not that bad. So why do you think it's important to stress this month of April here on the UW-Platteville campus?
This is a male-dominated campus, so it's very important that we stress the violence towards women and sexual assault towards women during this month of April. It is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, so yeah.
Yeah, and what kinds of activities do you have going on this month?
So there's calendars all around campus, but we have different speakers coming in. So Josh Jasper is with the Riverview Center in Dubuque, and he's coming to speak on sexual violence towards women and how that affects your campus. Mm-hmm. We also have one of our own, Dr. Mark Rubel, is coming to talk about technology and sexual violence through that as well. And so those two have been our speakers every year. It's a huge turnout every time, and it really influences the campus a lot. We've also had faculty have special meetings with Josh Jasper as well, and how staff can and faculty can help with the sexual assault. We also have some self-defense classes happening as well. We just had one yesterday, and then we have one next week as well. But different speakers and things like that.
Very cool. Now, a lot of these events are focusing on, I saw, female empowerment with the Zumba classes, with the self-defense. Why this focus?
Well, again, I guess as a male-dominated campus and college in itself, there's the big thing on rape and sexual violence towards women, and so we just want to just get that out in general about how that affects college campuses, I guess around the world.
And how do all of these activities on campus, how do they promote the awareness? I know you guys had is it the Man Up?
The Man Up presentation is focused towards men in general, and to help them become better men in general.
What did that was on the 4th of April, was it?
Yes.
And what did that all entail? What did the guys do?
It was a nice, good hands-on presentation, but I guess just to help men literally just become better men, and what they can do to avoid situations, but to also just be self-aware of their surroundings and what they say and what they do around women, and how that affects just their ego and their self-esteem and different things like that.
Now, I was looking at the calendar and I saw that you guys had a really cool contest coming up really soon. The Bystander Intervention Video Contest. Explain that. What's going on with that?
Well, so we finished that, and then we had the video showing. There could be all around campus, different groups can make videos on that, and we actually had the showing last night. I didn't go.
Okay. So what were contestants supposed to do in those?
It could be actually anything that could hinder students. So it could be against the "that's so gay" or "that's so retarded" phrase, as well as sexual violence towards women. That's so stupid and retarded, things just like that students can make videos about. And then they voted on them and had this huge playing of it last night, which was pretty awesome. So all the groups that made videos could go and watch everyone's, and then they did a voting on that.
And what was the purpose of that contest?
Just another way to get that out there. So we've done posters of "that's so retarded" and "that's so gay," and this is just another way to put out that we're against that and we don't really tolerate that on our campus. So through a video, so students now don't want to just keep reading things. So we're all about watching TV and watching movies. So a video is just a different aspect to take on that.
And what do you think students are going to take away from this week if they go to the events or if they just see the posters?
I think they are just self-aware, and they just learn about how they act and how things on campus just affects you. You may not see it, but it does affect people internally, again, with their self-esteem and things like that. So hopefully that students just understand that sexual violence towards women on our campus as a male-dominated campus, I know it's just really important. And so just taking that away and to help promote that on campus, not just as sexual assault, but just respect in general.
And what are you guys doing to promote besides just the posters on campus? Are you also selling T-shirts or something?
Yep, we have some pretty cool teal T-shirts that say "Real Men Respect Women" that we've been doing every year as well, and we're selling those every Wednesday in the Student Center, so students can buy that. We also had a teal out at the girls softball game on Tuesday, and so everyone wore their teal T-shirts to that game. And then for the Josh Jasper presentation next Thursday, it's also another teal out, and everybody will wear their teal T-shirts for that. Last year, he took a huge group picture, and we all wearing that with him, so that's pretty awesome.
That is really cool. Is there anything that you would like to add as far as Sexual Assault Awareness Month goes?
I guess just being aware of your surroundings and be an active bystander. And so this is something that Josh Jasper touches on as well, the difference between a passive bystander and an active bystander. But if you hear something or see something that you don't like or you're against, to just don't sit there and listen to it, but be active and say something and do something about that.
Excellent. Well, thank you so very much for being here.
And thank you for having me.
Yeah. For more information, you can check out counseling services or check out those teal and white posters around campus.
Absolutely.
They're everywhere. Stay tuned because when we come back, Aaron's going to let us know what we got going on for the Entertainment Minute.